Welcome to the chat party for Mexico against Lithuania here in the Puerto Rico Olympic Qualifier. These two teams getting set for their first game, vying for a spot in the 2024 Summer Olympics in Paris. I'm Michael Sirota here on the FIBA YouTube. We welcome you in. The live stream will be on courtside1891.com. That's courtside1891.com. But we will have a good time here tonight with a chat party. And, well, what you can do here in this chat party is pretty simple. You're just going to talk to us, and we'll all be having a conversation in the chat, provide some commentary on this game. Lithuania, a heavy favorite here against Mexico tonight. These two teams did meet at the 2023 World Cup, and it was a 30-point win for Lithuania. But Mexico, well, they want a spot in this Paris Olympics this summer, as does every team playing in these Olympic qualifiers. So the way it works, we have 4 Olympic qualifier tournaments, 6 teams in each of them, split into 2 groups of 3. At the end of group play, the top 2 teams in each group will advance into knockout play. Semifinals and finals, just 2 rounds, single elimination, and the winner of each Olympic qualifier will move on to Paris and will join the 8 teams that have already qualified. Already 2 Lithuania fans in the chat. Lithuania fans, they love their basketball. One of the best fan bases in all of Europe and in all of international basketball. So they're excited, trying to get themselves into the summer 2024 Olympics. This Lithuania team has some good talent. The roster is headlined by Domantas Sabonis of the Sacramento Kings in the NBA. And not only is he in the NBA, but he is a great player in the league. A 2-time All-Star with the Indiana Pacers, where he played 5 seasons. He'll be wearing number 11 for Lithuania to honor his dad, Arvydas, who was also a big-time player in the NBA and for Lithuania. We are just about 10 minutes away from tip-off from San Juan, Puerto Rico. The game will not be streamed here on this party chat. The game will be live on courtside1891.com. We will have live stats for you here on this chat party. Live stats, live commentary. Sorry, but Lithuania is on another level. Well, we'll see. We still got time till tip-off, but Lithuania definitely the heavy favorite in this game, that's for sure. Again, these two teams met last year, and it was not even close. 96-66, Lithuania won. Still should be a fun game. Whether it's close or not, it's always exciting. There's a lot on the line here in Puerto Rico. Fighting for a spot in the summer 2024 Olympics. Italy beat Bahrain in the Puerto Rico qualifier 114-53. That was the game right before this one, and we're moments away from getting tipped off between Mexico and Lithuania. Aside from this game, Lithuania and Mexico will each play Ivory Coast, part of their group here in the Puerto Rico qualifier. Both games will be at 5:30 Eastern Time. Lithuania will play Ivory Coast tomorrow, and Mexico will play Ivory Coast on Thursday. And then the semifinals will get underway on Saturday, and the championship games in these qualifiers on Sunday. And that will give us the final 4 teams that will qualify for the Olympics. Checking in from Serbia. Love to see the international fans checking in for other games. Always a good time with the incredible international basketball. This is a great time of year for basketball fans, whether you realize it or not. The U17 World Cup is going on right now in Turkey. The U18 AmeriCup, both boys and girls, recently got underway and completed. I am reading the comments. We cannot live stream the game here. We'll just have live stats for you. Again, the live stream will be at courtside1891.com for the official live game, but we will have live stats and commentary on this chat party. We are moments away. Mexico and Lithuania with their first games of the 2024 Olympic qualifiers. Checking in from Mexico. The game is at courtside1891.com. What are your guys' score predictions? Lithuania dominant win last year against Mexico. Will Mexico rebound? Will they come back and beat Lithuania today, or will it be Lithuania in control again? Both teams with a lot of talent. Lithuania headlined by Domantas Sabonis of the Sacramento Kings. And Sabonis, he had 5.5 points per game, 4.5 rebounds per game in the 2016 Summer Olympics. And he'll try to get his team back there. And Lithuania looking to get back into the Olympics. Mexico trying to do the same. Success has been pretty hard to come by for Mexico in basketball recently. 25th at the 2023 World Cup. They did win a bronze medal in the Olympics for basketball, but that was way back in 1936. So not recently that Mexico placed well. Lithuania by 20 is one prediction. Josh Ibarra for the win. We'll see what he can do. But so we got one Mexico fan, one Lithuania fan. A Lithuania 20-point win predicted, and Josh Ibarra maybe willing Mexico to the win. If you're just joining us, welcome into this FIBA Chat Party. Official live stream will be on courtside1891.com. This stream will have live stats and commentary, and it's a space for all viewers to send their thoughts, predictions, their commentary on the game. We're about 5 minutes away. Both teams getting warmed up right now in Puerto Rico. Mexico is a very young team. Adrian Isaac Porras is 15 years old on this team trying to get themselves into the Olympics. Kareem Lopez, 6'8 forward, he's just 17 years old. So a lot of young talent on the floor for Mexico today. Checking in from the Philippines, fans from all over the world here for Mexico and Lithuania. Mexico does have a great young team. Just watch. We'll see what happens in their first qualifying game. Isa Silva also with Mexico, 21 years old, plays at Long Beach State. He was the number 75 recruit in the class of 2021. On the other side, though, Lithuania, along with Domantas Sabonis, they have some young talent, some veteran talent. Rokas Jokubaitis was big time last year in the World Cup against Mexico, and Lithuania will want some of that tonight. Plays with FC Barcelona. He was the number 34 pick in the 2021 NBA draft, but went straight to FC Barcelona after playing Summer League with the Knicks. Almost time to go from Puerto Rico, Mexico, and Lithuania. Again, I'm Michael Cerroti with you on this FIBA Chat Party official live stream on courtside1891.com. Yeah, Mexico does not have any players in the NBA. They had some who entered into the draft but went undrafted, but players from all over the world that are professional and maybe still in high school. Adrian Isaac Porras, he just finished his freshman year of high school. That is pretty impressive. After 1 year of high school, already on a team that is trying to qualify for the Olympics. This will be his first FIBA event playing for Mexico. Kareem Lopez, also just 17 years old. So he has not had the opportunity to make it into the NBA yet. But he had 20.5 points per game, 12.2 rebounds in the 2023 U16 America. We'll see if he can do some of the same with the senior national team. Adrian Isaac Porras and Kareem Lopez of Mexico, they have teammates on this national team that are more than double their age. That's just how big this age differential can be when you have a 15 and 17-year-old on the senior national team already for Mexico. We're just a couple minutes away from getting started here in the Olympic qualifiers between Mexico and Lithuania. It's day one. This is the Puerto Rico qualifier. 6 teams are playing. We have 3 in this group: Mexico, Lithuania, and Ivory Coast. All right, we have a Domantas Sabonis 20-point, 20-rebound prediction. Yeah, Domantas Sabonis will definitely be hard to keep in check for Mexico. He just brings so much versatility onto this floor. Very hard to stop. Could we have a potential Domantas Sabonis triple-double incoming? We are inside a minute to go until tip-off from Puerto Rico, Mexico, and Lithuania. Just about set to get underway. Domantas Sabonis broke the all-time record in the NBA with consecutive double-doubles, so will definitely be very hard to stop for Mexico. Fans of both teams are ready to go in this chat party. They're ready to go in Puerto Rico on site. Michael Cerroti with you. Again, courtside1891.com has the official live stream. We will just provide live stats and commentary for you, and we want to hear your thoughts as well. So with about 30 seconds to go until tip-off, let's get some score predictions in the chat. Seems like most people are banking on Lithuania to win this game. An easy triple-double for Domantas Sabonis. Unless they rest him, they could do that if this game gets out of hand. Still with the game against Ivory Coast and then having to go into the knockout play. And that's what it really comes down to. Again, 3 teams in this group. Only the top 2 will advance into knockout play. So group play is important, but the knockout stage is when it really matters. So we are officially underway. Mexico wearing white jerseys, Lithuania wearing green. Mexico will be going left to right, Lithuania right to left, and Mexico starts with the ball on offense. They go straight inside, unable to finish down low is Joshua Ibarra, the big man. Sabonis going the other way. A near turnover, a corner 3, that missed everything. So a missed layup and a missed 3 to start this game. Just getting warmed up here in San Juan. Paul Stoll on the left wing for Mexico. He gives it up. Jaimez tries a 3 and hits it. Fabian Jaimez cracks the scoring. It's 3-0 Mexico. Lithuania brings the ball down the other way. They'll take things slowly. Sabonis stands at the left elbow, surveys his options, and then he has it poked away from behind. Taking it down the floor, Rodriguez, he gives it up. Get back on the 2-on-1. Kareem Rodriguez lays it in. It's 5-0 Mexico. Always great to see an upset. Mexico already on top 5-0. Could be a potential upset. Lithuania misses a 3. Joshua Ibarra grabs the rebound. 90 seconds into this game. It's 5-0 Mexico. Ibarra, defended by Sabonis down low. He does not care. Joshua Ibarra using his body to back down Sabonis, and he lays it in. It's 7-0 Mexico. And then a turnover. It's taken away. Paul Stoll. They give it up. Now Stoll back on the left wing. They stop the fast break early down low. Jaimez, he lays it in. 9-0 Mexico. Mexico out to a hot start. Lithuania has had no offense, already a couple turnovers. Down low, Sabonis grabs the offensive rebound. Nobody guarding him, and he flushes it down with his left hand. Lithuania finally on the board. It's Domantas Sabonis. The live stream is over on courtside1891.com. This is just the chat party. Unreal start for Mexico. Lithuania just warming up, but a great start for Mexico, going up 9-0. It's now 9-2. In the post, fading away and laying it in. Tadas Sedekerskis, that's a nice shot. It's now 9-4. Sedekerskis was off balance, moving right to left, and he flipped it up with the right hand. Got it to drop. We'll see if Lithuania was just getting warmed up, and that's why they went down 9-0. It is now 9-4. Is Moti Yunus playing? He was warming up. He's not on the floor right now. It's Lithuania basketball, 9-4, and we just had a foul go against Mexico. Kareem Rodriguez was reaching in. 6:40 to go in the first quarter. Nine seconds to shoot for Lithuania. They'll get a sideline inbound after it was poked away out of bounds. Ulanovas inbounds. He gets it right back. And we had a foul off the ball while the inbound was happening. Marius Grigonis took a shot. Crowd is cheering for Lithuania. Yeah, a lot of fans for Lithuania. They're some of the rowdiest in all of Europe and really international basketball as a whole. Baseline inbound goes right in for a bucket. Tadas Sedekerskis makes it a one-possession game. It's 9-6. A takeaway and a left-handed transition layup for Roka's 17 World Cup, which is currently going on. The knockout stage begins tomorrow. And I would not be surprised if they brought a lot of fans to this event as well. Tadas Sedekerskis with a lay-in. Count the basket. An and one for Sedekerskis. Makes it 11-10. He can tie it at the free throw line. Sedekerskis ties it at the free throw line. It's 11-11, nearing the halfway point of this first quarter. Looking for a point check for Domantas Sabonis in the chat. He just has 2. Still early in this game. It's 11-11. Tadas Sedekerskis is leading the way. He's 3 of 3 from the field with 7 points for Lithuania. This game is live on courtside1891.com. Mexico takes the lead. Paul Stoll knocks down a 3. Paul Stoll, the 5'11 point guard, 38 years old, still going strong for the senior national team. Marius Grigonis lays it in, trims the lead to 1. Grigonis will try a 3. He knocks it down. Lithuania goes on top 16-14. That's the first lead change of this game. Mexico led early. It was 9-0. Now 16-14. How many rebounds does Domantas Sabonis have? He has 4 actually. Domantas Sabonis already has 4 rebounds. Mexico ties it back up. And right on cue, Domantas Sabonis somehow lays it in through all sorts of traffic down low. So now 4 points and 4 rebounds for Domantas Sabonis. Just under 4 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Yes, there is a subscription fee for Courtside 1891. But that's how you can catch all of the action from the Olympic qualifiers from every city. 4 different qualifying tournaments going on. This is the Puerto Rico one, and the group phase just got underway today. Joshua Ibarra lays it in down low. 20-18, Lithuania leading Mexico. There's a lay-in. It's now 22-18. Marius Grigonis gets another bucket down low. 4-point lead for Lithuania. And we get some substitutions. Other games will stream. We are looking to do 2 chat parties a day, and then starting Saturday for the semifinals, and then the finals on Sunday from all 4. We will have all 4 championship games live with chat parties here on the FIBA Basketball Channel YouTube. And every Olympic qualifying game is live on Courtside 1891. 23-18 Lithuania. Kareem Rodriguez puts in a floater, cuts the Lithuania lead to 3. Pretty fast-paced game so far in the first quarter. Just over 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. 23-20, Lithuania leads Mexico. One NBA player on the floor. It's Domantas Sabonis. He has 4 points and 4 rebounds. Mexico does not have any players in the league. And Daugas Kuzminskis gets on the scoreboard with a 3. 6-point Lithuania lead. Under 2 to go in the first quarter. Sabonis has 4 points and 4 rebounds so far in this game. He is on the bench right now for Lithuania. Gabriel Hiron cuts the lead to 4. 26-22, Lithuania on top of Mexico. Lithuania gets the basketball back. They come up empty with a missed 3. Hiron airballs it. Leads to a Lithuania fast break. Here they come racing down the floor. Baseline drive and a floater drops in. Lekavicius makes it 28-22. Lithuania on top of Mexico. Mexico calls a timeout. 1 minute and 8 seconds remaining in the first quarter. What are your guys' early thoughts? It's a 6-point Lithuania lead, not as wide of a margin as some people expected. Mexico got out to a 9-0 lead early, and they are more than hanging around. Both teams shooting the ball above 50%. Seems like most people in the chat are just here for Domantas Sabonis. He does not have any assists yet. 4 points, 4 rebounds. He's been on the bench for a couple of minutes. 30-point win last year for Lithuania when these two teams met. And so far, Mexico keeping it much closer than that. 6-point lead here. Just over a minute to go in the first quarter. These two teams will face off with Ivory Coast in group play. Top two teams out of the group go on to the knockout stage. Some substitutions made for Mexico out of the timeout. Mexico basketball out of the timeout. Around the rim and in for Jaime's 4-point lead. Title of this song, I have absolutely no idea. I am so bad with song names. That's all I have Shazam on my phone for. We have a foul against Mexico, sending Lithuania to the line. It's Donatas Motiejunas. Motiejunas was the number 20 overall pick in the 2011 NBA draft. He played in the league from 2012 to 2019. Played for the Rockets, Pelicans, and Spurs. He's at the free throw line, misses the first one. Donatas Motiejunas started playing for Lithuania in 2006 with the U16 team, which is before Adrian Isaac Porras was even born, who is a player on Mexico. That's absolutely wild. Oh, a blown layup down low. But an offensive rebound, and Mexico gets the stick back. Israel Gutierrez missed a wide open layup, but he was able to get it back and put it in. So after one quarter, Lithuania on top of Mexico 29-26. A great start for Mexico. They got out 9-0 on top. Lithuania able to come back and use a big run to take a 3-point lead into the second quarter. Mindaugas Kuzminskis has 3 points at the end of the first quarter. Domantas Sabonis has 4 points and 4 rebounds. He sat for the last 2 minutes and 11 seconds of the first quarter. Zero assists in the first quarter for Sabonis, so for everyone saying it would have been an easy triple-double, maybe not. Domantas Sabonis on pace definitely for a double-double. I mean, that's just normal for him, though. Lithuania placed 5th in the 2023 World Cup. They won bronze 3 times in 1992, 96, and 2000 in the Olympics. Just a 3-point game. It will definitely be close. It looks like this game will go down the stretch if this, especially pace of play, can keep up. Mexico doing a nice job controlling the pace of this game. My name is Michael Cerroti. I'll be with you tonight for this FIBA Chat Party. We're about to get set for the second quarter. A fresh 10 minutes on the clock. And we're back underway. Second quarter has begun. Mexico ball. This Puerto Rico Olympic Qualifier is one of 4 tournaments, and the winner of each will go on to Paris to play in the 2024 Summer Olympics. 8 teams have already qualified. Who do you guys think will come out on top with gold? It looks like USA has the best roster, but Canada pretty loaded up and down their roster as well. Or will it be another team that will take down those powerhouses? Jaime starts the second quarter with a 2 for Mexico, 1-point game. USA and Canada will meet for gold medal. That is what it looks like. Those 2 teams probably have the best rosters on paper. Also in this Puerto Rico qualifier, we have Puerto Rico, Bahrain, and Italy. That's Group B. Lithuania, Mexico, and Ivory Coast are in Group A. Serbia, Nikola Jokic. USA does play Serbia in group play. Who's on Canada? I know Canada has RJ Barrett. I know they don't have Zach Edey because he just dropped out. So also with Canada it's RJ Barrett, Lou Dort, Dwight Powell, Andrew Wiggins. USA is a great contender for gold. That is, oh yeah, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Sorry, I messed that one up. He's definitely one of the stars for Canada. USA is definitely the biggest contender for gold. All sorts of NBA talent on that team. Lithuania led by head coach Kazis Maksvytis, the 47-year-old head coach of Sekalai Vilnius. Lithuania professional basketball is big time. Serbia will win gold. But not out of the realm of possibilities. Led by the MVP, Nikola Jokic. More Mexico fans than Lithuania fans in this chat. That is what it looks like. But we do still have some Lithuania fans in here. Lekavicius makes it a 5-point lead for Lithuania. It's 35-30. Mexico calls a timeout. Lekavicius just dropped in a left-handed fast break layup. Sabonis needs to lock in. Yes, Domantas Sabonis has not done too much. I mean, he really hasn't played outside of the first just under 8 minutes. He hasn't seen the floor, still at 4 points and 4 rebounds. Yeah, that is true. The Lithuania time zone, this game got underway at 3:30 in the morning. So it definitely does make sense that we have more Mexico fans in this party chat. And it might just be that all the Lithuania fans are actually in person for this game because they travel well. Again, the official live stream on courtside1891.com. But we encourage you to stay active in this chat. That's how we'll have the best game possible. And we'll continue to provide live stats and commentary. Mexico's about 50 times the size of Lithuania. Lithuania, not a big country, but they don't care when it comes to basketball. Big fans over there. Some of the best in Europe. Sabonis still 4 points and 4 rebounds. He is back out on the floor after the timeout, though. For the first time since over 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter, Domantas Sabonis is on the floor. A frantic substitution from Omar Quintero, the head coach of Mexico. He just sprinted down the sideline to make a substitution. Yeah, Mindaugas Kuzminskis is playing. He's played just over 4 minutes. He has 3 points. And a layup right there by Lekavicius. 7-point lead now for Lithuania. Lukas Lekavicius has 6 points. Plays for Žalgiris Kaunas in Lithuania. He had 2 stints with the team, total of 8 years, 7 points per game in his career. Gabriel Hiron with an and one. He goes to the line trying to make it a 3-point play. Hiron's brother Daniel represents Panama for his international basketball. Official statistics are on FIBA.basketball. Azulis Tubelis with a lay-in. That's his first bucket. First time on the floor today. Tubelis was a star at the University of Arizona in the United States. He scored 40 points against Oregon a couple seasons ago. Yeah, the live stream is on courtside1891.com. This is just the party chat here on the FIBA YouTube. (39-33) Lithuania on top of Mexico in the first game of the Olympic qualifiers from Puerto Rico. Live streams at courtside1891.com. That's courtside1891.com. Some tight man defense from Lithuania. Almost forces a turnover. Halfway through the second quarter, 6-point lead for Lithuania. Domantas Sabonis is back in the game. We'll have a bunch of different hosts for these party chats. Might not be different every time for each venue and each different tournament, but we will have some different hosts. We get a whistle and a quick break. Each team goes to their bench. It's 39-33. Lithuania leading Mexico. These two teams opening up the group phase. And it looks like the officiating crew will go to the replay monitor. Not sure what they're checking for. Mexico challenged the play. They might be asking for a technical foul. We had a foul called against Azuolas Tubelis. Sabonis still with 0 assists. 4 points and 5 rebounds, but not into the assist column yet. We are still reviewing a foul call against Azuolas Tubelis. Andriassi of Mexico was working his way up the floor and got fouled as he tried to cross half court. All right, checking in from Puerto Rico. Viewers from all over the world here tuning into the Olympic qualifiers. So whatever Mexico was trying to challenge did not come up successful. If they were looking for a technical foul or not, I'm not sure. It looked like a pretty typical reach-in foul. After the break, Mexico turns it over. It's stolen away by Grigonis. Sabonis is being tightly double-teamed down low, and he missed the post hook. Mexico is all over Domantas Sabonis, which, for some of you in the chat, I think you wanted to just pass out of those double teams and get his assists up. But not that time. He shot it over a double team and missed it. Lithuania ball, 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Marius Grigonis loops around a screen and knocks down an elbow jumper. 8-point Lithuania lead, 41-33. Gabriel Huron makes it 6 again. He gets inside for the right-handed floater. Huron has been a bright spot. And Mexico is hanging around. Huron with 7 points. I think most people here in this party chat were expecting a much more dominant showing from Lithuania. Not getting it at all, though. There's a 3. That's good. Marius Grigonis from distance. 9-point lead. Missed layup down low. Knocked off the rim by Grigonis. Grigonis gets it back. He's on a solo 6-0 run. Hits a 3. That time from the right wing. Now it's 47-35, just in the blink of an eye. And there are fireworks going off outside of where I am. Here in the USA, it's an early 4th of July celebration. Or maybe they're just excited for some international basketball. I sure am. I don't know. I can't see them from here, but I'm hearing them outside. Sabonis still with 0 assists. Domantas Sabonis, 4 points, 5 rebounds, 0 assists. Yeah, that 20-point Lithuania win is looking real good right now. At the line for Mexico right now is Joshua Ibarra. He scored 15 points per game and 5.8 rebounds per game in the 2023 World Cup. He trims the lead back down to 10. Ibarra into double figures already with 10 points. After those 2 free throws were made. And a turnover, miscommunication. It goes back to Mexico. Domantas Sabonis was in the mix of that. 3rd Lithuania turnover. Mexico has 8. A 3 is up and down from the corner. Kareem Rodriguez. 5-0 run for Mexico now. Lead is 7. Grigonis comes to get it from Sabonis, and he had it blocked. Kareem Rodriguez sent back the floater. Five rebounds for Domantas Sabonis. 4 points, 5 rebounds, 0 assists. Just over a minute to go before halftime. Rebound pulled down for Lithuania by Sedekerskis. Yep, official stats, and you can see all of the box score, team comparisons on FIBA.basketball. That's where all the official statistics come from. Forgot how to rebound in the second quarter. Yeah, it has not been great for Lithuania. Getting out-rebounded 15-12 as a team. Definitely forgot how to assist. Still has 0. Kareem Rodriguez fakes a corner three, gets into the lane, and floats it up and in. The lead is 5. It was just 12. But it's a 7-0 run now for Mexico, 47-42. Sabonis down low, he gives it up, and a foul called. Lithuanians are watching the game, and they're not sleeping. They're watching this one in the middle of the night. 3:30 a.m. tip-off in Lithuania time. Kareem Lopez, 17-year-old, is in the game for Mexico. Tadas Sedekerskis at the free throw line. (49-42). Sedekerskis makes both at the line. A couple substitutions made as time winds down. 12.7 seconds left. Stats are at FIBA.basketball. With time winding down, pass goes inside. Ibarra lays it in at the buzzer. Joshua Ibarra cuts the lead back down to 5 as we reach halftime. 20 minutes down and 20 to play. 49-44. Lithuania on top of Mexico. What are your first half thoughts aside from Domantas Sabonis not being able to get into the assist column? It really is a close game. Mexico has had an answer for everything that Lithuania has done. They went on a run and they got up by 12, but Mexico brought it right back down with a 7-0 run of their own. (15-13) the rebounding advantage for Mexico. Through 20 minutes, the official stats, which are via FIBA.basketball. Domantas Sabonis, 4 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Paul Stoll, on the other hand, for Mexico, he has 8 assists in the first half. 38 years old, and he has dished out 8 dimes. Rokas Jokabatis has 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. Mexico and Lithuania at halftime. Here on the FIBA Chat Party. The game is being streamed on courtside1891.com. In the Puerto Rico Olympic Qualifier, There are 4 Olympic qualifying tournaments. Again, the winner of each will go to Paris for the Olympics. But if you don't win the knockout stage, the road is over. Stats are at FIBA.basketball. Who's got predictions? Will Lithuania pull away and take this back out to a wide margin, or will Mexico continue to hang around and possibly pull off a stunner? Lithuania won by 30 when these two teams met last year. I think the coach will rip Domantas Sabonis a new one in the locker room. Yeah, Kazis Maksvytis, the Lithuania head coach, he has his coaching experience. He won 4 gold medals at Youth European Championships coaching Lithuania. Coached the 2023 World Cup team. That Lithuania team finished 6th in the World Cup, and they even beat USA. Mexico will pull out with an upset win. Not today. We'll see what happens. Still 20 minutes to go. The winner of this one, as well as the other 3 qualifying tournaments, will join the teams that have already qualified. Australia, Canada, France, Germany, Japan, Serbia, South Sudan, and the United States. USA is a heavy favorite heading into the Paris Olympics. We can rewind to the 1992 Olympics. Lithuania basketball did not have the funding to go. The band Grateful Dead paid for the trip, and Lithuania was able to go to the Olympics. They lost to the USA Dream Team by over 50 points in the semifinals, and that inspired the movie The Other Dream Team. So Lithuania has its rich history, although they lost that game 127-76 to that Dream Team. Lithuania basketball does have some good history. And the fans are really what drives the team. Some of the rowdiest in Europe. Luka Doncic getting knocked out. Croatia with a big win over Slovenia. Pretty dominant in that game. This one much closer so far. That one was earlier today. Yes, Rokas has 2 points at halftime. Sabonis has 5 rebounds, 4 points and 5 rebounds. Marius Grigonis has 16 points at the break for Lithuania, 3 of 4 from distance. Marius Grigonis has played professionally in Spain, Germany, Russia, Lithuania, and Greece. So he's been all over the globe. He's been on this senior national team for Lithuania since 2016. That's not the only squad he played for. Also appeared for the U16, 18, 19, and 20 teams. Stat line at halftime for Domantas Sabonis, again, 4 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. I know a lot of people in this chat have placed bets on Domantas Sabonis, and that's why they're so intrigued into his stat line. Jokibatis over 8 points? We'll have to see. Jokibatis was pretty good in that first half, but only 2 points, so not much in the scoring column to show for it. Lithuania up by 5 after the 20 minutes. Under 5 minutes until we get back underway. Both teams are out on the floor warming up. 49-44 the halftime score. Lithuania leading Mexico on day 1 of the San Juan Olympic Qualifying Tournament. The OQTs presented by FIBA. Always a great time. A lot on the line. These two teams and many more trying to work their way into the Paris Olympics. 16 teams total. Fighting for spots in the Paris Olympics. I believe Mexico got this. Can they pull off the upset, climb back from a 5-point deficit in the second half? We'll see. What do you think about Clark not getting into the USA women's team? I don't know. I don't know what my thoughts are. Caitlin Clark is obviously one of the best players in America, but definitely does need time to develop as a professional basketball player. What do you guys think? Should Caitlin Clark have been a member of this year's USA Olympic team? Clark is still very young, so a lot of time she'll get her chance to play for the U.S. Joshua Ibarra led the way for Mexico in the first half with 12 points. Again, Paul Stoll had 8 assists. For Lithuania, Rokas Jokibatis had 4 assists to lead that column. We're almost ready to go for the second half from Puerto Rico. Joshua Ibarra currently talking to his coaching staff. He looks laser focused after being the high scorer for his team in the first half. Again, I'm Michael Cerroti with you here for this chat party. Mexico and Lithuania. Live stream on courtside1891.com. Official stats at FIBA.basketball. On day one of the Olympic qualifying tournaments, a very fast-paced first half. They just showed some Lithuania fans on the screen. An incredible beard on one and an amazing mohawk on the other. Lithuania fans do it right. They're some of the best in Europe. I've said that a few times. But they love their basketball in Lithuania. Might not be a big country, but their love for basketball is definitely big. So going back to Caitlin Clark, even if she had limited minutes, the team would have had more people follow it if she was on the roster. I agree, she definitely brings a lot of attention to women's basketball. The other side of it is the fact that she could use the extra time before being thrown into the fire of Olympic basketball. Live stream is at courtside1891.com. This stream just has live stats and commentary and a place for you to put your thoughts in the chat. Final huddles for both teams before the third quarter gets underway. Paul Stoll giving some advice to his teammates in the huddle. Stoll, a veteran leader of this team. Both teams make their way back out onto the floor. Second half just about ready to get underway. And let's do this. 20 minutes down, 20 minutes to go. We're playing basketball again from Puerto Rico, and Marius Grigonis immediately hits a three. It took 13 seconds off the clock before Grigonis drilled it from deep. Puts Lithuania up by 8. Domantas Sabonis back onto the floor for Lithuania. He played most of the first quarter and then sat for a few minutes. A takeaway by Lithuania. They race it down the other way, and a foul is called against Mexico. There were two defenders in the mix, so we'll see who the foul goes against. For Lithuania, Grigonis has 2 fouls. Nobody else has more than 1. And for Mexico, Jaimez has 3 personal fouls. Ibarra has 2. Nobody else has more than 1. So a little more foul trouble for Mexico, but still nothing serious. As another 3 drops in for Lithuania. Butkevicius. It's a double-digit lead now for the Lithuanians. Just over a minute gone by in the third quarter. We're back underway playing basketball in the Olympic qualifying tournament from Puerto Rico. Oh, an ankle breaker, a 3. Oh, almost a highlight play from Paul Stoll. He sat the defender down, but he missed the triple. A filthy crossover from Paul Stoll. He missed the 3. Instead, on the other end, Grigonis scores, and just like that, the lead is 13. An 8-0 spurt for Lithuania to open the second half. It's 57-44. Going back to that Paul Stoll ankle breaker, he was right at the top of the key and just a statchback crossover, but the top of the key three-pointer missed. Sabonis is selling. You still got to give him a chance. I mean, yeah, he hasn't been really Domantas Sabonis level. Still 4 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 of 4 from the field. Also has not played too many minutes. He's played just over 16 minutes. So it is the most on the team. But he still has sat for about 6 minutes of game action. Triple-double is incoming for Sabonis. He's got a long way to go if he wants to get a triple-double. Double-double is definitely possible. He was on pace pretty early in this game. Ibarra with a nice backdoor feed, and Mexico gets the lay-in from Kareem Rodriguez. Joshua Ibarra, the big fella, showing off his vision. Jokibatis knocks down a triple. The lefty showing off the range from the left wing. $60-46, Lithuania on top. Hiron backing down in the paint and a foul before the shot. It goes against Grigonis. All right, Lithuania fans are showing up here in the second half. This game has gone by real quick. Already a couple minutes gone by in the third quarter, and this game started an hour ago. Lithuania up 14. Butkevichus makes it 16, 62-46. Arnas Butkevichus, he averaged over 7 points per game in the 2023 European World Cup qualifiers. He joined the youth national team for Lithuania in 2011, and he plays over at Zalgiris Kaunas, where a lot of these Lithuanians play their basketball. A big-time professional squad over there. Greetings from Argentina. Welcome to the stream. Messi and Ginobili. Two very different sports, but two great athletes from the nation of Argentina. You'll take the L for taking Sabonis rebounds. It just hasn't been a great game for Domantas Sabonis. He's been very quiet. A lot of that you have to credit the Mexico defense, though. Sabonis touches the ball. He's getting double teamed. He just got blocked by Ibarra. Right on cue, Domantas Sabonis had it stuffed. And Ibarra lays it in on the other end. Joshua Ibarra having a very impressive game for Mexico on both sides of the ball. Sabonis catches it in the post. He faces up against Ibarra, takes on contact, and lays it in. Domantas Sabonis and Joshua Ibarra trading buckets. And we have a foul as Mexico gets the ball back. Sabonis with just 1 assist in this game. Now 6 points, 5 rebounds. And it's pretty funny that the standard for Domantas Sabonis is a double-double, if not a triple-double. 2023-24 season for the Sacramento Kings, Sabonis averaged 19.4 points per game and 13.7 rebounds in the NBA. As a three is up and down for Tomas Dimsa, his first bucket. 67-50, Lithuania with the lead. On the fast break, Setakerskis lays it in, and the foul. Lithuania, they might be starting to pull away. Paul Stoll fouls Setakerskis on the fast break. He makes the layup to go along with it. He'll go to the line trying to make it a 3-point play, and he can put Lithuania up by 20 if he does. A big third quarter so far for Lithuania. (21-6). They're outscoring Mexico here in this third, and we're not even halfway through. A disaster of a third quarter so far for Mexico. It's 70-50. Six points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist for Domantas Sabonis. Stop and pop comes up short. Lithuania racing the other way. Sabonis down low in. Domantas Sabonis makes it a 22-point lead. Lithuania is running away with this in the third quarter. A high-scoring game has gotten away from Mexico as Ibarra throws it away. Good defense by Sabonis. Lithuania definitely on pace for 100. As they're now at 74, Sabonis again. He forces a Mexico timeout. Domantas Sabonis now with 8 points. It's 74-50. Oh, if it sounded like I said 6.6 rebounds, I said he has 6 points and 6 rebounds. I apologize for that one. Sabonis now with 8 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. You got it. That's what I'm here for. Official stats are also at FIBA.basketball. (74-50). What happened to Mexico? This was just a 5-point game, it feels like. But a huge third quarter. Lithuania up to 22 fast break points. Mexico has just 2. Eight steals now for Lithuania. They have ramped up the defensive pressure and the defense turning into offense. Domantas Sabonis, he debuted for the senior men's national team for Lithuania in 2015. He was the youngest player to ever do so. And here he is 9 years later, still the best player on the floor. Yeah, you were right about that halftime speech. Must have really ripped Sabonis a new one, as you put it. Max Vitus was not messing around in the locker room, it seems like. Because that slim lead has turned into 24 real quick here in the third. Impressive stuff in the third quarter so far from Lithuania. It's 74 to 50. Paul Stoll just got fouled on his way up the court. Goes against Dimsa. His headphones are starting to hurt my head, but that's all right. We got to fight through it. Olympic qualifiers, still a lot of basketball left to play. And we're not even to Paris yet. This is the road to Paris. We'll leave them in Puerto Rico if they don't play well. I don't know if that was the exact halftime speech, but I don't know. That would be pretty good motivation for me, so might have worked for this Lithuania team. Something worked. Whatever was said in the locker room at halftime was very effective. Eight points and 6 rebounds for Domantas Sabonis. Not having his most efficient game. Yep, Sabonis now up to 7 rebounds. He has 3 turnovers and just 1 assist, though. 8 points and 7 rebounds for Sabonis. I would assume about halfway through the fourth quarter is when they'll pull Sabonis from the game and not put him back in. He is not currently on the floor, but I would imagine he'll get a little more playing time before he takes a seat for the remainder of the game. But they are really up by a lot here. This game has gotten away from Mexico in a hurry. What a third quarter from Lithuania. They've scored 27 points, Mexico with just 7. This game is being played in San Juan, Puerto Rico, one of 4 Olympic qualifying tournament locations. That's a 3-pointer from Paul Stoll, the 38-year-old, is taking it upon himself for Mexico. Nice bounce pass inside, easy layup. Lucas Lekavicius was wide open. Played 2 years in Greece, and now back with Zalgiris Kaunas, where he started his professional career. And there's an and one on the other side. It's Israel Gutierrez. The 6'9", 31-year-old center Gutierrez. He has never scored in double figures for an average for the Mexico national team, despite being in so many events. 5.3 points per game in the 2022 AmeriCup. He plays his professional ball in Spain. Offensive rebound and putback for Servetus. All right, we got Vamos Mexico. We'll see if they can pull off a wild comeback. 80-59, the lead for Lithuania. A lot of work to be done in the fourth quarter for Mexico. They will. Any quarter like this will not cut it in Olympic qualifying tournaments. And even more so if they're able to get to Paris. But with a performance like this, it's not looking too good. Under a minute to play in the third quarter. Floater is short. Ball back to Lithuania. A bounce pass and a two-hand jam. Going up is Mindaugas Kuzminskis. The 34-year-old Kuzminskis, he still has hops as he gets up to throw that one down and rattle the rim with two hands. Kuzminskis played in 69 total games for the New York Knicks from 2016 to 17. Now with AEK Athens in the Greek Basket League. You need 3 more rebounds from Sabonis. All right, everyone's asking for a Sabonis stat check, so I'll give it all to you at once. 8 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist for Domantas Sabonis. He is not currently on the floor. .5 ticks left in the third quarter. Lithuania definitely on pace for 100 points, especially after this third quarter onslaught offensively. 33 points in this quarter. And a foul with 8.2 seconds left, so still time to add to that total. Second foul against Israel Gutierrez. He has to have more than that. He doesn't. Not the best game for Sabonis today. A foul is called against Kareem Lopez. Sabonis is going to the line. Donatas Motiejunas makes the first free throw. Misses the second. Full court heave at the buzzer. Oh, it didn't even reach the free throw line. Israel Gutierrez threw it like a football and did not go very far. So that does it for 3 quarters of play. 83-61, Lithuania on top of Mexico. If Mexico has another quarter like that, they're in for trouble. But Lithuania, they'll be happy with that performance. 34 points in that third quarter. They doubled up Mexico. Lithuania is shooting 70% on 2-point attempts. 50%, 8 of 16 from distance. Sabonis is playing. He hasn't been in for a couple of minutes, but he is playing today. We'll see if Kazis Maksvytis and the Lithuania coaching staff elect to put Sabonis back in. But going into the final 10 minutes with a 22-point lead, I would not count on it. maybe play for the first few minutes and then take a seat for the remainder of the game. We'll see what they decide to do. Domantas Sabonis could just be saving his best for the actual Olympics. And it looks like Lithuania will start 1-0 in group play. Not guaranteed. Yeah, they will likely rest him. He could see a couple minutes of action in the fourth quarter, but it's unlikely with this big lead. Really more harm than good by playing Sabonis, risking injury before the knockout stage and possibly before the Paris Olympics. And Sabonis is not on the floor to begin the fourth quarter. We're back underway playing basketball from Puerto Rico. Day one of the FIBA Olympic Qualifiers. 6 teams in Puerto Rico are looking for one spot to join the already 8 qualified teams in the Paris Olympics as Israel Gutierrez lays it in to begin the fourth quarter. Turnaround layup, that's good. Azulis Tubelis. He plays for Rytas Vilnius in Lithuania. Graduated the University of Arizona in 2023, where he averaged over 15 points per game on his career. 2-time first-team All-Pac-12 conference selection. And he was the 2024 Lithuanian Basketball League MVP, was Azulis Tubelis. 17.5 points per game and 7 rebounds. Kareem Lopez has played not too many minutes for Mexico, but he has seen action. Lopez has played 7 minutes, has not scored. Pretty hard to score when you're a 17-year-old playing on a senior national team. And Mexico has a lot of young talent. Kareem Lopez, 17 years old. Adrian Isaac Porras, 15 years old. Lithuania, not so much. Azulis Tubelis is 22. Euclides is 23. Servetus, 24. Aside from that, though, not much young talent for Lithuania. They have many more veterans than Mexico does, although the best player for Mexico today has been a 38-year-old in Paul Stoll. Jonas Valanciunas is not a part of this year's Olympic squad for Lithuania. 3 is up and down. Edgaras Ulanovis. Ulanovis, 2-time Lithuania Basketball League Finals MVP for Žalgiris Kaunas. He's the team captain for one of the best in the nation. Yep, Valanciunas is not a part of this Lithuania roster because he's an NBA free agent. And Valanciunas can still join the team for the Paris Olympics. Obviously, Lithuania has to get there first. If they're going to play like this, though, it's looking good, up by 25. They have really pulled away in the second half. But Valanciunas, being the NBA free agent, is not on the team. Sabonis just checked into the game. I can tell you that. Domantas Sabonis is on the court. So there is still hope for everyone that needs Sabonis rebounds or Sabonis assists. You can hold your breath and hope that he can do that, but he is on the floor. Still needing 4 rebounds from Sabonis. Right now, Domantas Sabonis we have a whistle on the floor. He just caught the ball and looked like he wanted to pop a 3, but a whistle. Sabonis has 8 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 assist. Top teams Lithuania could potentially face. Italy is a part of Group B in the Puerto Rico qualifier. And then obviously, if they get to Paris, there will be all sorts of tough competition. USA, Canada, and France. Serbia among that competition. South Sudan, Australia. A lot of basketball talent will be on display in the summer 2024 Olympics. This one's an easy win for Lithuania. Are you expecting their next game against Ivory Coast to also be a breeze? I mean, Mexico stuck around for a while, but an impressive second half from Lithuania has them up 91-66. .620 to go in the game. Sabonis is still on the floor. Ibarra at the free throw line. He makes the first and goes 2 for 2 at the line. Joshua Ibarra having an impressive game for Mexico. With those free throws, he's up to 15 points. Sabonis catches inside, looking for options. He kicks it out. A 3 is away. That's off. Sabonis offensive rebound and putback. So that's another rebound for Sabonis. 1 rebound and 2 points added to the total for Domantas Sabonis. How's Lithuania's defense so far? It was pretty bad in the first half, but it got a lot tighter in the second half, and it has been stifling ever since then. Domantas Sabonis is into double figures, 10 points and 8 rebounds. It's 93-70. Lithuania on top of Mexico. Joshua Ibarra again scores. Despite this terrible second half, Joshua Ibarra has been a bright spot. Running the pick and roll with Stoll very well. And that's the 10th assist for Paul Stoll. 7 points and 10 rebounds. As he does it on the pick and roll with Joshua Ibarra, who has 18 points, 7 of 12 on 2-point attempts. Here's Sabonis backing down Ibarra. Kicks it out, and he was out of bounds. Domantas Sabonis stepped on the baseline. And he turns it over, gives it back to Mexico. 23-point Lithuania lead. We're more than halfway through this final quarter of play. Mexico and Lithuania opening up the FIBA Olympic Qualifying tournament. You're watching the chat party on the FIBA Basketball channel. I'm Michael Cerroti with you. International basketball is at its peak right now. You got the U17 World Cup in full swing. The Olympic qualifying tournaments getting underway today. Ivory Coast is next for Lithuania. Mexico will also play Ivory Coast. Those are the three teams in the group here in Puerto Rico. And then 2 teams will advance out of the group. So 2 teams each from Group A and Group B. They will go on to the knockout stage, play in the semifinals and finals. The winner of that goes to Paris. Lithuania will play Ivory Coast first. That game is tomorrow at 5:30 Eastern. And then Mexico plays Ivory Coast on Thursday, also tipping off at 5:30. Italy did look very good. Italy was impressive, but that is true. The competition wasn't great, but yeah, Italy put up a lot of points. 11 rebounds for Sabonis. 10 points, 11 rebounds for Domantas Sabonis. Not sure the number some of you in the chat needed, but he is into double figures. He has a double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds. 3 is up and away. It's missed by Grigonis. Yeah, we're saying Sabonis is having a bad game, and yet he has a double-double. And he just walked to the bench. I would not be surprised if that's it for him today. 2:40 to go. Motiejunas replaces Sabonis, and I would assume he will stay on the bench for the remainder of the game. Yes, Sabonis is at 11 rebounds. He made it. You can all take that big sigh of relief. 10 points and 11 rebounds for Domantas Sabonis. All right, I'm seeing a ton of emojis, a big let's go. Everyone's fired up for this Sabonis double-double. (96-74) Lithuania on top of Mexico. The stats for Rokas Jokubaitis. He has 8 points, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. Official stats are on FIBA.basketball. Toot your own horn for the 20-point win prediction. You deserve all the credit for that. That is impressive stuff. You were right on the money. Up by 22 with just over 2 minutes to go. Marius Grigonis stats. Grigonis was having an incredible first half, and he has kept it going. 21 points, for Marius Grigonis. A big-time game for Marius Grigonis. Grigonis is in his 8th year on this senior national team. Giron for Mexico down on the floor. And Giron and Dimsa just collided faces. Not something you see often. Usually you'll take an elbow or a shoulder to the face, but they just went eye to eye. Gabriel Giron took the worst of that hit, but he walks off. He'll stay on the floor. Let's get Puerto Rico Olympic qualifier predictions. Lithuania up by 20. Do they come out on top of this qualifier? Is Lithuania the team out of San Juan to go to Paris? Will it be Italy? Had a big win over Bahrain earlier. Jonas Valanciunas is not playing in the qualifying tournament because he's an NBA free agent. But if Lithuania makes it to Paris, he will most likely be joining the team. Lithuania has to polish up their defense. If they can play how they did in the second half defensively, they'll be in a good spot. But the first half defense for Lithuania was very shaky. A lot of turnovers. They also gave up far too many offensive rebounds in the first half. Jaimez drops in a floater. The teams already qualified. There are 8 that have already qualified for Paris. It is Australia, Canada, France, Germany, Japan, Serbia, South Sudan, and the United States. Bahrain is in this tournament as a qualifier trying to get to Paris, but they are at the bottom of the barrel in this group and this Puerto Rico qualifier. We're going to the official review. 96-78, a minute 12 left. The games we are streaming here on YouTube, I'm not positive about that. Every game for the qualifiers is live on Courtside 1891. You can find the stats at FIBA.basketball, live statistics for every game on that site. So the video review is over. 72 seconds to play, 18-point lead for Lithuania. It was a 34-point third quarter. My name is Michael Cerroti. I'm with you for this chat party on the FIBA YouTube. This is just a chat party with live stats and analysis. The live stream of the game is on courtside1891.com. And that is the same for every Olympic qualifying game. Live stream will be there, and for some games, every qualifier's championship will be live here with a chat party. Gives the fans a space to drop their thoughts. Could Philippines have a chance to beat Latvia and Georgia? Latvia looking like the favorite out of there. Hiron hits a 3, cuts the lead to 15, so it won't look so bad on the scoreboard at the end of this game. But this 15-point lead for Lithuania really should be around 25. Yeah, 2 people saying Latvia will win. It looks like they're the favorite. But you never know with Olympic qualifying tournaments. Miracles could happen. 10 seconds to go in this game. Hiron puts up a 3 at the buzzer. He hits it. Gabriel Hiron beats the buzzer. So the final score is 96 to 84. Lithuania beats Mexico to open up the Olympic qualifying tournament in Puerto Rico. Final thoughts on this game, drop those in the comments. It really felt like way more than a 12-point win for Lithuania. They were up by 22 at one point, but they win 96 to 84. We do have an official review checking if the shot got off. It 100% did. It's definitely out of his hand. So Hiron's 3 should be good. A very quick review. The officials were there for about 4 seconds. The 3 is good. 96-84 is the final. Lithuania beats Mexico to open up the Puerto Rico Olympic qualifying tournament. The final stats for Domantas Sabonis. He does finish with a double-double, 10 points, 11 rebounds, 1 assist. A 12-point victory for Lithuania over Mexico. Both of these teams will go on to face Ivory Coast in group play before the knockout stage. The top 2 teams out of each group go on to the knockout stage. So I'm Michael Cerroti saying I'll see you when I see you. A 96-84 victory for Lithuania over Mexico. We'll see how the rest of the Olympic qualifying tournaments play out. Thanks for tuning in to this chat party here on the FIBA YouTube.